So I jumped back into Legends to finish out the reviews for today. And unfortunately, when I usually jump into Legends, I enjoy myself. I love Legends. We all know that. That's what this channel was based around when I started reviewing Star Wars stuff. And I enjoy the Old Republic. I'm not a huge fan of the Old Republic, but I like, as you all know, I like Deceived. Revan was okay. I love Knights of the Old Republic by John Jackson Miller, and I love Tales of the Jedi. I don't love Fatal Alliance by Sean Williams. So, a little backstory on Sean Williams. Sean Williams is not unknown to the EU. He wrote the Force Heretics trilogy, which is near the end of the New Jedi Order, which everyone seems to love, because it references a whole lot of the Bantam stuff. He wrote that with someone else. I have not read that, so I cannot comment on whether I agree with that or not. I have read Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2. I don't like either of them. We all know how I feel about Force Unleashed. I think it's stupid, and I think it's one of the worst things that George Lucas was really involved with in Star Wars. That's counting the holiday special, which he approved, and probably had a lot more to do with than he likes to admit. Dave Filoni's Clone Wars, which he was there every day approving every single episode. And just insert random EU. I think Force Unleashed is garbage, and I think Force Unleashed 2 is even more garbage in every facet and version of it. I hate all of it. So Fatal Alliance comes out. This is the first Old Republic novel, and I'm shocked it wasn't the last, because it's so awful. This is the worst expanded universe novel I have ever read. And I've said that a lot today, but this takes the cake as worse than Queen's Shadow. It's worse than the Aftermath trilogy, and it offended me as almost as much as a certain book by Christy Golden that we will talk about later. Not quite as much, though. That's a whole separate offensive thing. Fatal Alliance is about a fatal alliance between the Jedi and the Sith to stop a super weapon, for lack of a better term, these machines that can replicate themselves very quickly and can destroy the whole galaxy. Which reminds me of both The New Rebellion and Last Shots, both Star Wars books that are significantly better than this. To be fair, Last Shots was written long after this book came out. But New Rebellion was a Bantam book. We have way too many characters that are not likable. We have Jedi Padawan who failed the trials and is trying to redeem himself. We have Sith Acolyte, who has a memory block that, because, spoilers, her mom created these robots that are going to take over the galaxy. Because she was taken away, her daughter was taken away as a child to become a Sith. We have random Republic commando lady who snitched on her superior officer who was doing bad things. We have random Mandalorian for the sake of having a Mandalorian. And then also we have Sith spy who works in the Republic government. So, basically, we have the essence of characters that you would probably like to read in a book. And this is the most infuriating thing about this book, is every single one of these characters is terrible. Oh, we also have the smuggler, who's the token smuggler, who knows what's all going on all the time. What a great character. So, the whole first half of this book is all these parties are getting together to try to get the nav comp from the Hutts that came from the ship that had all these destructive robots. And then the second half of the book, or should I say the last supporter of it is the Fatal Alliance between the Jedi and the Sith. You know, the thing that, is on the title of the frickin' book, Fatal Alliance. Yeah, it doesn't happen till the end of the book, and it doesn't pay off well at all. Yeah, this book is really bad. Really, really bad. It doesn't tie into a lot of things in the Old Republic, as far as I know, unless it ties into just the MMO, which, you know what? That's what it was written for, so it does its job well if that's the case. We have a descendant of Bastila in this, of Revan and Bastila, I do believe, who is a character in Deceived? I don't remember. I think she was, but she's barely in Deceived. Which Deceived is such a great book. And it's a miracle that it ever got written. Because this book is so bad. I don't know. There are people that defend this book. And I just don't understand why people like it. Is it because it has the Old Republic name on it? Is it because of that universe? I mean, granted, I've put up with some crap in the New Republic because I love the New Republic. I mean, that is the era where we got Planet of Twilight. Which is just... We'll get to Planet of Twilight someday. Or Crystal Star. We all know what everyone thinks of Crystal Star. But, my God! This book is... Ugh. It's a stinker. A real stinker. It's like when your child has a blowout... and it goes up the child's back and comes out the shirt collar all over the car seat. Yeah. Disgusting. That's this book. This book gets a whopping 0.5 out of 5 stars. Highly don't recommend reading this book. Anyway, have a nice day.